Okay, good evening, everybody. It's May 7th, the 2020. We're about seven to 8 weeks into the coronavirus time crisis. We've got a lot of candles. I'm going to ask my assistant here to just, I haven't been really mailing anything, but people are still ordering candles. Thank you, customers. I got the greatest customers in the world, and I love you all, customer friends. Why don't you show a picture of the two trays of candles we have? They have. If you ever want to order candle burning under the full moon, we burn them down, and they're all part of the prayers that we do. We make them faithfully every month. We send you out a picture after. I just cannot tell you how grateful I am to all of the Grandma Rosa customer friends. I have the most loyal customers in the world. Well, certainly in the marketing world. I am just so grateful to you all. Somebody call me, wish me well, wish during this time. And as I say, we're not really mailing. I'm not that much in touch, but everybody still keeps getting in touch with me, and I'm just so touched and so grateful. It's been so many years. A woman called me today. Last time she ordered, she estimated was in the 90s. I looked her up, and sure enough, it was like 1997, 23 years ago. She found some papers. She called today from, I think it was Southern State. I think it was, Benton, Arkansas. So anyway, I've got a memorial candle burning because we do memorial now. We've got all of recent buyers from about the last year now. And I recently sent everybody's names to the Holy Land, to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem, wanting to get it there before Easter for the coronavirus to be. So, and I made a donation to the church, and I asked the priest in the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. That's the church that's built on the site of Jesus Christ's resurrection. It is the most sacred spot in Christianity, regarded by most Christians around the world as more sacred than the manger birth site in Bethlehem. And I'm just so grateful to have that contact in the church where I can send a list of all of your names and a donation in your names and ask the priest to bless over them. When I tell people we're doing that, just knowing that that's being done and you're included, I know it really touches people. And I just love touching people like that. I know it inspires you. Part of the reason I'm mentioning it is because, unfortunately, because of Corona, I found out the package never got to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Apparently, somewhere, I think maybe mail entering Israel was stopped. And so it was returned to me a couple of days ago, to my great disappointment. Not to mention, I've been telling all the great customer friends that I did send this off on March 28th and in time for Easter. But I will, once Corona is kind of lifted and I hear that Israeli Post is accepting mail again, I will drop it off at the United States Postal Service office here, and we'll get it done. But I'm so sorry, but situation beyond my control. The package was returned to me. I've got one customer asked us to burn candles for 2 weeks. This is her information. Her son is a police officer, and we did things for health for him. Her daughter is a kidney transplant recipient, and of course that's an immunocompromised situation. Anyway, we've been burning a candle pretty much straight for 2 weeks, and culminating into tonight. I got another mother-daughter who do not buy, no mother-son who do not buy from me, but they've got a lot of hardship and health problems, and I told them I'd put them in the prayer circle. I've got my good old customers who every month we remember them. Helen Moore. Maybe that's CJAM. Larry Lindsay. Okay. I've got a lot of people who sent in wanting the prayers be included in the prayer circle, check marking prayers. Of course, many of these are also having candles burned for them. And I'm just really, really, really grateful. I want to talk about a concept. Hold on. Just tell me. What's wrong? Too bright? Should just turn it off entirely? Yes or no? So turn it back on. But what, up like that or? This is the low one. This is the low setting. How about like that? All right, how about forget it? It's too dark. How about like that? Huh? Is this good? All right. So, by the way, I'm wearing a yarmulke. This is a yarmulke I got at the Western Wall in Jerusalem. It's a Jewish yarmulke. I consider it to be sacred. Jews wear head covering because they feel there should be something between themselves and God. They're not worthy to be kind of sort of equivalent. They ought to have something that shows humbleness. And I picked this up at the Western Wall, and so I wear this, even though I'm not Jewish. I always, for every single ritual prayers, we always wear this beautiful sterling silver multifaceted gemstone cross. And we've got things like Holy Land, earth and oil, saints, angels, Christian symbols. I've got some personal things that are dear to me personally from immediate family members who are no longer with us. Stones, and I go by I used to offer ritual kits, and I based it on Ernest Holmes' Science of Mind. There's several steps, and I kind of set up this prayer circle area based on what I created many, many years ago. But what I wanted to talk about tonight, because I'm doing a lot of biblical type reading, and more I'm combining spiritual products, folk spiritual products, with the Bible and with straight up Christianity, because I'm finding more and more that I don't know, I just think it's a very effective way for our customer friends to grow and develop themselves, and I'm developing myself through it. There's a concept called the armor of God. That is, if you're really honest with God about the mistakes you've made in life, the things you would do over, the things you regret, your sins, your misbehavior, and then you ask God for protection, you will feel a kind of, because I'm going through this right now, you will feel a kind of spiritual shield that's around you. There's no guarantees, of course. There isn't anything spiritual. There's no guarantees. But I'm telling you, if something's really bugging you and you just get really, really honest with God and with Jesus Christ about the part that you did wrong, you will experience this sort of armor of God, armor of Jesus, a kind of protection around you. And it is so anxiety reducing. I really implore everybody to really learn more about the armor of God. And I may come up with a protection kit someday that features spiritual products and information kind of simplified version of the armor of God concept. But pretty much what I said is a good start. Just be completely and totally honest about what you did wrong. I mean, completely, with God and with Jesus Christ. And once you do that and you ask for some protection, you will feel an anxiety reducing effect. It really works for me. Really works. Okay. There are 5 steps to the ritual prayers tonight. It's based on Ernest Holmes' spiritual mind treatment. The first step we call recognition. We recognize that everything is of God. Everything in this world is created by God. It's of God. I don't feel the coronavirus is of God. I feel that's of the devil, but that's another story. Right now, we're going to focus on everything everything good or decent is of God. And then that's recognition. We recognize that we are of God. And the unification, which is step number 2, is that because the Creator is always in his or her creation, we know that we are unified because everything is of God. And so if everything is of the same Creator, then we have a unified effect. We're connected with the bird in the tree. We're connected with the dog out on the sidewalk. We're connected with the squirrel. We're all of God. We're connected with each other. Very, very vital. We are all of God. Next part is the prayer, and that is the realization that our desires are coming true. That's a kind of certainty in your mind as you say it, that you are kicking off something. You're planting seeds in the universe. You're starting a rock rolling down a tree. You're kicking off something that's going to result in more and more awareness on your part, that you will help see possibilities in how you move forward in your life. And then the next is gratification. That's step 4. We're grateful for our lives. And then the last is release. And release is when we kind of let it go. We've planted the seeds. We've said the prayers. We've done what we can do. We've raised our own awareness. But there's a point where you bring down the anxiety and the desire and all that, and you kind of let things go, and the magic will start to happen. So we're gonna understand that we're going to recognize that we are all of God, and we're going to recognize that everything of God is unified because we have the same Creator, and we are unified with each other and with the world. We're all connected. All right, now we're going to say the prayers, the realization part. And as I say the prayers, I'm going to throw some herbs into the prayer circle. And then at the end, we're going to release. We're going to spread the herbs on the ground outside under the full moon. Okay, and so we're just going to ask God to give us good judgment and give us good guidance and good inspiration and maybe a little bit of help as we say our prayers. And we say them like they're already happening. Now I'm saying the prayers, I'm including everybody in the prayer circle, all these customers who wrote in and checkmark prayers. We said we would include you in. All these great customers here who have ordered from us. I've got a few thousand names of people that have ordered the last couple of years. I include them every single month. I've got special requests and great customers who made special requests and so forth. Okay, and we're going to start now with, I need to put the light on so I can read, so I don't miss any. Okay, we say a prayer for money blessing. Money blessings are coming to us, to all those who desired and checkmark them. We say a prayer for luck and luck blessings, prosperity. We say a prayer for better job and better business, that it is coming. There are possibilities, even though this is not an easy time in society, for a better job. We never give up hope that around the next corner is a better job for those who are looking for them. Say a prayer for blessings in all parts of life and good fortune. We say a prayer for blessings, including games of chance, such as lottery, casino, and bingo. Now, a word about that. My favorite is to encourage you. My favorite is to encourage you to build yourself up, become stronger, more powerful in your own life over the things that you can control. I also recognize two things. Number one, many, 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 many of our customer friends get pleasure from games of chance, lottery, casino trips, Wednesday night bingo, and so forth. As long as that's kept, the Bible doesn't say anything about gambling. It's not really against it, it's not for it. This doesn't address gambling that much. My feeling is as long as you keep it as fun, recreational, and not get carried away, it's okay. But you have limited influence over the outcome. And I really like to focus on helping you get blessings in all parts of your life, luck in all parts of your life, good fortune in all parts of your life. And if that can mean a win here or some kind of bingo win here or lottery, God, hopefully, a casino slot machine, all the power to you. Folks, there's a long history of luck and gambling charms in almost every folk spiritual tradition. And so we go along with that tradition because people want it. But spiritual products do not change your odds in games of chance. It's strictly based on legends, traditions, folklore, and history. And I like to expand that to not just luck at the casino, but luck in all parts of your life. Okay, that being said, moving right along. Next is love relationship prayers for those who have checkmarked and are having love issues. May you attract a new love if that's what you're looking for. May your lover be dedicated to you and only you if that's an issue in your relationship, or you find somebody better. May you strengthen your relationship. May you leave, may the other person exit the relationship and find someone better, or you exit the relationship and find someone better. The most important thing in a relationship is you have trust. May you be irresistible and find someone who loves you for you. May you have a healthy sex life, healthy and loving, sharing sex life, gratifying. Now we're not moving on now to health, the health category. A lot of people, of course, now are checking health prayers that they want it be included in because we're in a scary time. Although I think it's subsiding a little. But I've got health every Sunday night and every Sunday and every Wednesday. We've been doing health, strength, and protection prayers for everybody since this all started in mid-March. I did miss last Sunday, though. I forgot. Nobody's perfect. But I've done them like I've done them about 14 times. And I got a health candle burning now. And so may all of us have good health. May all of us be protected from this virus. May all of us have, may all our loved ones be healthy. And may we have good health for all those who wrote in somebody's name's special. May the people who you wished for good health and you went so far as to write their name in, may they be blessed with good health. Thank you. Thank you for thinking of others. All right, next is prayers for clearing away bad energy. For those who are feeling jinxed, may that negative energy be lifted. For those who are feeling like they need a fresh start, they need to clear blocks that are blocking good things from flowing to them. I'm kind of feeling that way lately, to be honest with you. For those who feel cursed, like a generational curse, meaning problems are passed down from parent to child. I don't necessarily believe in that, but I also know behaviors and thought processes work a certain way, and we want to break that, and that is getting broken through our support and your work and God and Jesus Christ. For those who need protection, of course, we're doing protection for the virus, protection from bad people, protection from jealous people, turning away bad people, and even stopping negative. Sometimes people can be, a neighbor can be negative, a coworker. I hate to say it, but sometimes it's somebody in your own church, or I really hate to say this one, but sometimes it can be somebody in your own family that's kind of putting a negative energy. May all that be lifted. May all that be compartmentalized into a certain part of your brain, and it's over here, and you can go forward with a clear and happy head. Personal growth prayers. Power and personal growth. Probably, honestly, the most important thing that I do, and as I kind of reform and change and grow myself, and then as a result, the Grammarosa company gets reformed and grows and changes. More and more, I'm convinced the number one important thing is for me to give people as much encouragement, tools, and personal power, motivation that I can. Because the more I can build you up as a strong, capable human being, connected with God and connected with Jesus Christ, the more these problems in your life will reduce, because you're more in control and you're making good, rational decisions. So power and control. May everyone have that. May all Grammarosa customers and so forth. For those who are looking for SSI and government benefits and are deserving, may you get them. Although, again, I want to encourage your power and control as much as possible. Free help, help with making your business grow. I'd encourage that all day long. Help in your new job and your new career. For those that are facing a court case, may you present yourself in the best possible light and get the best possible outcome. For those who have loved ones going to court, may you present yourselves in the best possible light and get the best possible outcome. And then special request for all those who have asked for special requests. May you be granted special requests. It's all written here in all of these prayers in front of me in the prayer circle, those that wrote that in. And this one I happen to have says, there's a greyhound race dog that this person made a special request for. And also, we're even burning a candle for that. Lastly, we are doing prayers. We have one memorial candle. That's a group candle. It's a shared candle, and people are writing in. And I have my own loved ones from my own immediate family who are extremely dear to me. I can't believe I've gotten so old they've passed. But anyway, the point is, we are doing memorial candles now. We have one memorial candle and prayers, and some people are check marking and writing in names of their parents, loved ones, deceased children. One woman, deceased grandchild, she told me about on the phone. May I don't really know 100% how to do this, but may we honor their memory. May we live a life that makes them proud. And wherever they are, may they be well, happy, whatever state they're in. May our loved ones who are departed be well in however that is defined in the world that they are in. And may all of our memorial people that wrote in with memorial names be blessed and well. Those who are past and those who are living. And may everybody's prayers, may everybody have the feeling who wrote in and requested prayers that are included in this tonight, and candles. May they all have the feeling that some of their burden is relieved because we are including them in our full moon prayers in this most personal of ways. Okay. I'm really, really, really grateful and thankful for all the Grandma Rosa customer friends. They're just so loyal and so loving. And I've always strived to give as much benefit as I can to customers. I've always strived that. When you cut through some of the marketing excitement and the hoopla, the truth is there was always really quality guidance and services, advice, tips underneath it. And it shows because there's so much love. When my customers call me, they've always had my phone number, and then my phone rings to my cell phone. So I talk to customers day and night for years, and there's just so much love. There's just so much love between all of us. That's why they stay with me for so long. Anyway, I am grateful for you all, and we should all think of the things we're grateful for. Recently, I've been trying to replace regret and worry and other negative emotions, anger. I've been going through a lot of stress, and I'm trying to replace negative emotions with gratitude. It's kind of worse. It's kind of brainwashing that sort of helps you get on the right side instead of on the downside. So I'm really grateful for everything, and we should all practice gratitude, thankfulness, and the last step is release. And release is where I take the herbs that I have in the prayer circle, that I've been kind of offering with each prayer, and I go outside under the beautiful full moon and I release them onto the ground, into nature. And it's symbolic in that as a farmer finds the right place to plant a seed, the right time, the right place with the right climate, we have planted seeds in the universe, and we have planted seeds in our minds, and we have planted seeds with God and the divine. And as the farmer, to a certain extent, takes a step back, relaxes, doesn't put a lot of psychological pressure on the seed, so must we take a step back from our goals now and relax a little bit and kind of raise our awareness as to how God will send us signs as to how we can reach our goals, how we can improve ourselves. And the more we hang back, relax, and check that out, the more we'll see signs of how we can better our situation and get to our goals and see blessings happen. Okay, let me just do like this. I'm going to gather this up now. Oh boy, I got a lot on this prayer. I got a lot in this prayer here, this prayer area. I better start Gathering up some of these. By the way, I like playing the music. You can probably hear the music. I usually play the same music almost every full moon, and that is a Gregorian chant. That's like Catholic monks from, well, I think they've been doing it for many centuries now. That would be Pope Gregory, Gregorian. I'll be going outside in a second. I've got so many things in my little prayer cloth area that I've got to gather them up before I can gather the herbs. Okay, let's just do this here. All right, like this. All right, I'm going to go outside and sprinkle the herbs, release the herbs under the full moon, say a little prayer to everybody, and come back in. Bye. Okay. May everybody be blessed and happy and healthy. It's a beautiful moon. It's a little early. It's probably about 9:15. What is 9:30? It's coming up. It's rising. It's a moon rising. A beautiful full moon. Clear night in Denver. Warm night. And I just say a prayer that you're all blessed and you all move more and more toward getting what you desire. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you all so much again. And I wish you all many blessings throughout all of our lives. Amen.